Hi guys, it's Cassie, and today my mother is joining us, the sweet, sweet woman that she is. You haven't been on the channel for a while, have you?
A very long time. Well, I've not seen you forever.
Today we are going to be doing a Q&A together. So I asked you guys on my Instagram. I have questions that are for you to talk about me, questions all about you. I think it's going to be quite interesting.
No.
Guys, if you are new here, my name is Cassie. I'm a self-diagnosed luxury addict. I put out videos on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. So if you like luxury fashion, then you're probably going to love it here. So head down there, subscribe, turn on the bell, become a member of our luxury addicted family. When are we going to rehab?
Never.
Are you ready? Let's get into the questions.
I'm not.
Oh, God. Okay. What was your mum's first handbag?
Black Gucci, crossbody, bought at the airport in Amsterdam, older than you, still use it. It's called the concert bag.
Oh, yes. You only take it to the concerts, don't you?
Yes.
Who are your style icons?
That's a bit difficult. However, the one that sticks in my mind is Anna Della Russo.
Oh, yeah, you do like her.
Reason, she dresses nighttime outfits during the day. And I think that's how outfits should be. Don't save for best. Just
Yes.
wear them.
That's a good one, that one. Other than the Birkin, what item would you take from my closet and never give back?
Never give back.
As in, what do you want to thieve from me? If you had the opportunity to thieve.
Oh, nothing.
You're so mean. Honestly.
To be honest, maybe, although I don't think that the boy bags suit me, but it would be your
You have a boy
metallic boy. No, the original boy bag.
Yeah.
You know, the one that you bought in LA.
No, but you have a boy bag and you're saying it doesn't suit you. That's what I'm saying.
Which boy bag?
The one with all the chains that you went mental for.
For where?
The chain, and you were like, I've got to have
That's
this.
not a boy
Hey,
bag.
Mum, it's a boy bag. It's got the trim.
That was way before boys came.
Mummy, that is a boy bag.
Well, that's the bag I'll pick anyway.
Okay.
Oh, actually,
Yeah.
maybe I'll take your tiny new bag now.
Oh, my little pink one.
Yes,
Oh,
I
you
think-
do? Oh,
yes.
you do like my tiny
Yes, I'll
little
take
Chanel,
that one,
don't you?
yeah.
What were the other name options instead of Cassie?
Stephanie.
Why?
You mean why Stephanie?
Yeah. Why were these two the two?
Do you know, Stephanie was from me constantly reading Hello Magazine, and I must have come across somebody called Stephanie. Cassandra was a film that I really liked.
No, you see, I thought Cassandra was Hello Magazine, Pierce Brosnan's now dead wife.
No. Oh, it was as well, but it's also from a film that I liked, which was
okay,
Cassandra Crossing.
What's it about?
Yes.
Is there any-
Wartime.
Oh, God, not for me. How did you parent me to becoming so confident and sassy?
Dragging you around to stagecoach and elocution lesson and one competition after another competition, and just actually me just saying to you, you need to be like this, you need to speak out, and it was dragging you everywhere. Don't you remember going to London every Saturday?
Yeah.
On the
Sylvia
train.
Theatre School.
Yeah, 3 good hours.
Yeah, went for my audition. They didn't have me.
Over there.
Do you typically go shopping with your mum? How does she feel about your luxury addiction?
So we do go shopping together. When we can. To be honest, of late, I think I do go with you.
Yeah, when you're in London.
Yes, and even if I'm buying online, I'll always ask you. Unless, of course, sometimes I'm just adamant that I like that and that's it.
Okay.
So, about your shopping addiction.
How do you feel about it?
Right, so sometimes it does annoy me.
Why?
Because when you and another Amazon, and another Amazon.
Okay,
and another Amazon,
wait.
And another Amazon.
Wait, we're talking about luxury shopping yet.
In terms of other kinds of shopping, well, you earn your own money. As long as you can pay for a roof over your head and your bills and you're not running to me, then it's your problem, isn't it?
There we go. Worst designer purchase for the both of us to answer.
Oh my, you think of yours.
Okay, my worst purchase was the Versace denim jacket that I bought last year because I've just sold it.
Yeah, bad purchase for me.
So many.
Like what?
Lest we forget Italy and the leopard print with the snout.
That is like,
Mum,
Cassie,
we
Cassie
literally
then it was
keep
in
that
vogue.
for comedic value.
I wore that
You bring it
non-stop.
out every so often. You come clip-clopping into the kitchen and it gives Dad and I a laugh.
Yes, but at that time, that was high fashion.
Yeah, well.
So high fashion. I also have actually 2 Louis Vuitton
Oh, that was another snout.
boots.
That's like
That
the front
same-
of a python, that.
Same style, different colours, and I had to have it because J-Lo was rocking
yeah,
it.
I remember.
And those I've still kept, but
Yeah.
I'll never wear those again.
What was your first car? Me and you. Mine was a Mini. Mini, it was the cream with red wing mirrors, and I changed it to green wing mirrors.
Ford Mondeo, when I was pregnant with you.
Really? Look at you. Where did your passion for luxury come from?
Me?
Mhm.
So I think my mom and my dad. My dad, even till today, thinks that he is still, he still can really dress proper. My mum, my mum used to sew for other people. She was a seamstress and always sewed dresses for me. And maybe there's a bit of that because my mum too was really stylish. Her high heels and all that. So I just wonder if that's where it's come from. I wouldn't say it was the way I am with you.
Yeah.
And
But
how
maybe
you
that's
get
where
things.
it-
But maybe that's where the thoughts and the rest started coming from. And then also in uni, shoe and bag had to match. Shoe and bag had to match. I had yellow and black shoes. I can still picture those shoes. Horrific.
Okay, next question. Who spends more on luxury, you or Cassie? And also, when are we going to rehab?
Well, I used to do before. Now, especially since COVID and all this lockdown, zero fashion.
Well,
It's
yes,
all you now. Yeah,
You've passed the baton.
it's all you.
And
I don't seem to care anymore as well.
when are we going to rehab? That was the second part of the question.
Rehab? What word is that? Never.
One thing your mum hates from your luxury collection.
Oh, current luxury collection. I don't like that green Bottega.
And before I bought it, I said to you, don't you like this? And she was like, oh yeah, go for that. So you, madam, are a liar. That's what you are.
Well,
That's
if you want
what
to call
are.
it that, fine. But when you're a flea in somebody's ear, non-stop, guess what? Go ahead and buy if you want. Because there was no telling you. You wanted that bag. You really wanted
yes,
it.
I did.
Yeah, and then Daddy was telling you to buy it.
Exactly.
Actually,
Dad
I
was
think
like-
you went more with Dad than me.
Honestly, because when Dad says, you're like, oh yeah.
Anyway.
Because he hardly ever chimes in.
I don't like it. It's all
Okay. All right.
it's all big and boomf and no.
Do you speak any African languages?
Yes.
Off you go, give us a bit.
Oh, what's it saying?
Which,
F1,
well, you've
ele
got,
knew there.
and also, which language is
Two
that?
languages, so tree, ewe, and fanti. So guess what?
Oh, you can do 3, can you? Look at you.
3.
Biggest trouble Cassie has ever gotten into and how you handled her punishment.
I felt
To
really
this day.
bad.
To this day. Right, so the situation
Oh,
was,
no.
I got a D in a history essay.
That's
and,
mean, Mum.
And, like any other child, I should have not told you. But guess what? I was heart-wrenched and I called you up that night from school and I was like, Mum, I got a D in a history essay. And you said, right, well, you're not allowed to be in any charity cabaret. Charity cabaret was like this big production. I was in like four things. And you were like, right, well, clearly your attentions are elsewhere, so you're not allowed to be in it.
Oh, Cass.
Mum, I was in upper sixth, and that was my
stomach-
last chance.
My stomach is now wrenched, like really.
I mean, I'm 28 now. I've clearly
I
gotten
still
over it.
but I still feel so bad.
I forgive you. Forgiving. It's forgiving.
But you should have told me then that it was your last one in the rest.
There was no telling you.
No, but I would have.
And you would have said, you're talking back to me now. Even more. Exactly.
could have-
You know. But also, I went to the drama teacher and I was like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to pull out.
Don't tell
And he
me.
said, listen. And he said, why? What happened? And I said, I got a D in history. And I told my mum this is what she said.
No.
And do you know what he said to me? He turned around and he said, well, why did you tell her?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Look, there's some things I used to do in secondary school that my mum is only just finding out now.
exactly.
At my age now.
Okay.
You are too Miss Goody Two Shoes.
I know. What is your favourite memory together? But we have so many. You can't pick the one.
But if I really had to really drill down, oh my word! You know when we got the invitation to Paris Fashion Week?
Okay, let me give context, okay? Because we are not people that get invited to Paris Fashion Week.
No, we're not.
This was, we went through a phase of spending at Kenzo to the point that Kenzo was then like, well, our sales associates at Kenzo were like, right, we're going to try and get you an invite. and they got us 2 invites. And my
Oh
gosh,
my
did I
word.
feel like it.
And we got
I
given
was-
the clothes.
Yes, we had to return them, but we did
Yes.
get loaned, like some of the famous people get loaned. It was quite a moment.
No, the moment was going into the main Chanel store. Do you remember?
For some reason, they treated us like royalty. It was amazing.
I mean, it was just...
And that's when you decided, now I've got to drop some cash.
And I did. I kept phoning Daddy. Sending him pictures. What do you think of this? What do you think
Oh
of that?
my gosh. This is an interesting question. What's the best gift you've been given by your mum? Now, I could answer this in like a very wholesome way and be like, the best gift my mum ever gave me was my education.
No,
so I could say that.
But that's
However,
boring.
hands down, mum and dad, the watch. Hands down.
Oh,
Do we not think?
yeah.
Yeah. It was either going to be the watch or it's going to be the Chanel ring for my 18th.
Yeah, I think the watch.
The watch. What was Cassie like as a child?
Cassie was a really good little girl. Like, really good. I'm not just saying it because you're my daughter, but I never had any cause for concern. Yes, very entertaining, very funny, little nakedy dances, isn't it? You know, when you were like just a little toddler,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
And you thought those things were really cute. They're doing some really
yes.
spinning. It's
I'm
like
not going to lie.
serious.
I'm not going to lie. I really don't know if this is narcissistic
It was-
or not.
it was-
But in all honesty, I do think I was the cutest child
Look,
ever born.
oh, you were. And you know what? It was serious boogie down dancing. It really,
I was
like the
giving it,
face and
yeah.
everything.
Oh, this is an interesting question here. And I mean, it's obviously trolling, but I thought that we would include it. Are you aware that your daughter opens her legs to married men?
Cass,
I'm sorry, this is just too funny.
do people actually ask? Did somebody really ask you that
Are you
question?
looking? There, yeah. What was the moment you knew Cassie was into fashion like you?
Do you think it was twin set and pearls time?
Okay, I went through a very prim and proper phase.
Twin
But
set and pearls.
when you shipped me off to boarding school, I think was when I was like, this is my chance now.
Do you think so?
Do we not remember the all pink
Hey,
Gap
wait,
outfit
wait.
with the snow boots from O'Neill? And I was like, hello,
I'm
hello,
here.
turtleneck, little pink denim skirt with matching belt, with tights, with these like Yeti snow boots, and I was like there with my
No.
iPod shuffle on my arm. Couldn't
No.
tell me anything. If you could both go anywhere in the world for a shopping spree, where would you go?
I know. For me, it's Las Vegas.
That would be a time.
It is
That
for me.
would be a time.
Las Vegas, staying at the Wynn,
Mhm.
doing all the shops at the Wynn,
Mhm.
then moving on.
Something you admire about each other. I'll go first. I admire your tenacity. I think that you're a very like strong-willed person. And even like with your career and everything, you've been like, if I'm doing it, I'm going to be the best.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I think you're a very loyal friend. You are. You're a good listener. People come to you to tell you their woes and isn't
For
it?
advice,
It's true though,
yeah.
isn't it? You know, you are. You're a good friend. You are selfish though.
Oh, this was positives. It was positives. I'm not selfish.
Selfish to
I'm selfish a little bit with food.
you're selfish about certain things.
Okay,
So
give
it's
me an
wrong for
example.
me to
Give
say
me an example.
you're selfish though. Well, yes, the food. And when you're eating...
I'm sorry,
wait.
I'm an only child.
And when you're
alright?
eating, and I even call you, oh, you don't even want to know.
Yeah, because I'm eating, I've got my show on, it's a moment, right? I don't need to be, and then you hit, no offence, Mum, we talk about 7 times a day.
We do.
And you'll call, and then you'll be, I'm like, anytime,
Oh,
but
do you know
no.
what else? Water bottle. Cassie drinks a lot of water, which is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
But she can't even put the empty plastic water bottle in the bin.
Okay, firstly, it was a one-time incident.
No, Cassie, it's not one time.
Okay.
You've gone back to London, I've seen water bottles dotted all over the place.
Okay, any thoughts on me having gone full-time on YouTube?
No,
What do you think?
no thoughts.
So you have zero thoughts, so
no,
you don't care?
No, you know what, though? No, I don't care. I did at first.
No, but I mean, like, care in a good way.
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah.
But I wasn't worried about... At first, I was worried about you leaving a secure job
It's a
to
good
do...
named company.
Yes, to do the YouTube. But then I had a reflective moment And then I thought, there's nothing worse than being in a job that you actually don't enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're going to be looking at doing that for the rest of your life, then it is a bit of a burden.
Mm.
So I phoned you and I said, if you want to leave, 100% you have my backing, leave. And what's the worst thing that can happen? That what? You can't pay your bills? Okay, no problem. Pack your bags, come home.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Mm-hmm.
You've got your degree to fall back on,
Mm-hmm.
if that's what it means, isn't it? But no, I'm happy if you're happy, and you're happy doing your YouTubings.
Yes.
So-
Do you quite like telling people that, or are you like, oh God, what are they going to think?
No, I wouldn't say I'm proud. No, it's not. That's not the word. I just say, oh, she's a YouTuber.
Yeah. But then, do you think that people are going to be like,
Oh, no,
God,
I
how does she eat?
Why should I care what they think?
Oh, look at you.
No. Gone are those days.
What are you most proud of me then? Yeah, there's a good one. It links on nicely. What are you most proud of?
Going to uni
Mm-hmm.
and choosing to do economics.
Mm-hmm.
Proud of you for that. Then I tried to push on getting a master's degree.
Yeah, and then
And then you were like, absolutely not. And I thought, I better just remove my feet off that, off that pedal a little bit, trying to direct it. There was no way that was going to happen at that age.
Share a memory where you were worried about me.
Oh, going to Puerto Rico. Oh my word, sleepless nights.
So, I was a bridesmaid for my friend's wedding, and the wedding was in Puerto Rico. This was the first time...
And you were 26.
Listen, this was the first time... It was because it was the
The
first
worry
time I
never
was
ends.
travelling to somewhere none of us had been before, with nobody from the family or anyone that you, knew very well. So you were like, oh my gosh, you're going to get human trafficked. Hence, Life 360. So Mum, Dad and Nee were all tracking me on the app.
I tracked you, even when you were in some forest somewhere.
Yes, because it was in the sticks.
She's in the Uber somewhere. I worry now when you get on the train to go to London with all this COVID. I'm like, wipe the surfaces.
Mm-hmm.
Spray. Did you spray through the window?
Oh my gosh. Again, I'm 28 and every time I go on the train, she's on the outside of the train shouting. And I'm just there like, oh my gosh, everyone in here is just hearing me.
There's a free seat there. There's a free
That's
seat.
the one. That's the one. I'm fine. Right, are you ready for me to get married and give you grandbabies?
Married, yes. Grandbabies, no. No. Look at this. How can this be a grandma? Now. Can be a grandma one day, but for now, no. No. And I'm not being called grandma or granny or anything like that.
Humiliating story of baby Cassie.
One time, travelling back to England from Nigeria, we were at the airport, 4 years old. This one was still with, to be honest, it is embarrassing, a feeding bottle with milk. And it was like a comforter because the bottle would just be dangling. It's not as if you were even holding, just dangling. And this man came up to me and said, how old is your daughter? I said 4. And she's still with a feeding bottle. That was it. That wasn't happening anymore. That's awful.
But
and then
did
another
you-
thing is in fact, you still are. You were very lazy
I'm very physically
to
lazy.
walk.
Yeah.
3, 4 years old, push chair. All the time, push chair. Even now, to walk,
Does your mum speak Russian? I would love to know if she still has any ties with the country.
yes, I speak enough that I won't get lost.
Give us a
And
little bit
I
to the Russian followers.
absolutely love St. Petersburg.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Do I still have ties? Yes. The last time I went was to visit my grandparents' burial grounds. I love the touristy aspect. I love the culture. Da, я понимаю по-русски.
Nice there. Even I got that, yeah.
Do you understand that?
You said, yes, I speak Russian.
Yes, I understand Russian.
Oh, damn it. That was close. Luxury brand that we both hate. Do you want to say it on 3? Come on, mother. Yes. Come
A
on.
luxury one.
3, 2, 1.
Dolce and Gabbana.
What would you wear on a date with Dad now in 2021?
Oh, so, I've lost so much weight.
Look, you'll tell anyone you're like, I don't know if
I've
you've
lost
noticed.
so much weight.
But I'm a skinny little waif now.
Yes, so I'm the weight I was when I met Daddy. You guys bought me that nice pink, blush pink.
Alexandra
Vautier. That's the one I'll be rocking. Show some leg. Tight fitting.
I don't need to know these details. Trying to allure my
I do have
father.
nice legs.
I mean, okay.
There's no alluring daddy now. I allured him ages ago.
Right. Are you a TBE stan, Tiny Bag Energy? How do you feel about it? Ooh. And they've also said much love for you beautiful queens. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. I do like them.
Yeah?
I like them, but you have to be able to put something in it. Don't you think?
What was the best decision I've ever made?
Just doing, you know, the D of E gold, because you're not a sporty person.
You love the
you're
fact
not
that
into
I did
that.
DV.
Because that was challenging for you, isn't
Would
it?
you also like to tell the story of how you almost didn't let me finish it?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So I pick her up from
Like
one
a
of
trial
the
run.
trials that you had been on. And then you came out, we sat in the car, and I said, why have you got a cap and sunglasses on? And what did you say?
I said, because I've got a lot of bites. Right, I had loads of bites on my face from all these midgies and all of that. And you were like, all right, we'll take it off.
I was horrified. I said, if I had known this is what it would do to your face, I wouldn't have let you go. Let me see, now you're going to be scarred forever.
Yeah, and
blah,
right,
blah, blah.
imagine
Oh, my
this.
word.
I've just come off a tormenting 2-day hike or whatever it was, and you're there going, I would have never, look at you, you
so
hideous,
miserable.
calling dad, going, yeah, I've picked her up, you should see her, you should see the sight of her, and I'm just there like,
oh, Cassie.
Oh, it was so funny.
You know what used to do though, that I used to think, why are you not even doing more of that? Was clubbing.
Yeah.
She hardly went clubbing, and then she would go clubbing, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, I'm in the Uber going back home, I'm like, what? 12, 1, you should be clubbing till 5, 6 a.m. That's how long I used to club.
Right, you should be grateful.
No,
I'm
no,
rolling on Ket on the
Those
weekends.
times come only once.
You know what? I've had a good time though. I'm happy with how long I stood out until 6 a.m. one time, and it was miserable. And that was because I was trying to make sure that nobody was taking advantage of my friend, and I just sit there watching.
If you do go to uni, then those are the best years that you really have to just enjoy.
Next question: did you spoil me?
Yes, too much.
But
not in a bad way. Mm-hmm. No, because you were never like snooty
I've
or
never
snobbish.
Been a brat.
No, 100% not. That would not happen.
Is Dad into luxury fashion?
So, Dad is not. Dad is zero luxury. He's only into luxury fashion when we drag him. And then even then, he does put his foot down. He says, no, I'm not wearing that and I'm not having that. Yeah, it's quite funny when he does it.
I know. Do I want another child? Did I want a sibling?
No.
And then we'll also say, did you want to have any more kids? So I never wanted a sibling. All your friends and family friends were like, oh, Cassie, do you not want a brother or sister? And I was like, I am very happy being the centre of attention.
Cassie never wanted. I would have had another one.
And then why didn't you?
Because I just left it too long, and then I was selfish with my body. I didn't just want to have a stomach again and try and lose weight and the rest. When I'd gone past that 4 years of not being bothered.
Mm-hmm. Question, how old were you when you gave birth to me?
Now sometimes I wish that I had.
Well, yeah, and it makes me feel a bit sad because it makes me feel like I'm not good enough then.
No, it's not like that at all. But then I also worry that, oh my word, I've been worrying twice as much, because I do worry.
Okay, how old were you when you gave birth to me?
I was 25.
Yes. Okay.
I couldn't imagine you at 25 having a child.
Yeah, neither could I. What do you think about Nee?
He's nice, patient.
Mm-hmm.
Patience of a saint. It takes a lot from you, and I tell him not to. I keep telling him, no, don't let her get away with that. Don't let her do this. Don't let her do that. And he's a bit like Daddy. They're the same star.
We're the same star sign, and him and me are the same star sign.
Yeah, and they are very similar in that respect.
Okay, this is random, and it's not necessarily to do with Mum, but I think it's good because you're here. Cassie, do you consider yourself a woman of colour?
Actually, yeah, do you?
I do. Because I'm not. I'm 75% white and quarter black. And I'm very proud of my mix. And I'm very proud of you and like where my family's from and everything else. And so I don't consider myself fully white and therefore a woman of colour.
And every time we go to Ghana, I drag you, don't I?
You know, back to the village.
Yeah, because I want her to see and know her roots.
What was your style like when you were my age? Oh, hey, you were up to here. You were buttoned up. In your Princess Diana looking...
Let's not even. Silk shirt with the colours, straight fitted skirt. Yes, buttoned up. It was too old. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Escada.
Okay,
Would I wear that today? You know, I look at those pictures and I laugh.
What was your work ethic like in high school, university? So my work ethic was, I'm not about to be bollocked by my parents, so I need to work hard. Because if there was one thing in life I was scared of, it was my parents. But that is in a good way, to be very honest. I'm glad I was scared. Otherwise, I am the person that would have coasted by.
See, but I don't like the word scared.
No, it's in a good way. It's in a good way. Like, you should be scared that I'd come back and I'd bring you a C and
Cassie
you're
is
like,
one
that's
that would
unacceptable.
coast. Cassie would prefer to be the top of the middle set. Rather than be the bottom of the top set, when she actually knows that she can perform better in that top set, but then in the middle set, coasting, you see, lazy. So I used to go in and make sure that they put you in that top set.
You were like, she can do it.
Because I knew you could do it, you know. I worked, I was a hard worker. If we think of secondary school, let me just tell you this. So if we talk about secondary school, I was a hard worker. And then the last month, when I thought that, I could do a bit of, you know, all that sass and the rest, some girl we had planned to like run away and go to a nightclub. Could I do it? No.
Because you were scared
No
of your parents.
No chance could I do that. And guess what? The girls got caught.
Oh.
And they were kicked out.
Hey!
Can you imagine if that happened to me? I can't even think. Even before Daddy and I started dating, I would just do enough to pass.
Mother!
No, I wouldn't say enough to pass because I passed with a good class degree.
Yeah. Okay.
Especially as my parents weren't in the same country.
Oh,
I used to party. I used to get on an aeroplane to go to a different state.
That's like a different kind of flex.
To go and party and come back.
You're the worst.
Worst. I'm not even going to lie.
Love when you two do videos together. Do you ever argue or do you always get along?
We don't argue, but we might
I'm
have
not
some
allowed to
moments that maybe
Oh,
you're
what?
angry with me
Wait.
or I'm angry with you, and then one of us will apologise. But we won't have it's silent and annoyance.
Yes. Recently though,
Speak out
even
more
this
now,
week I
and
said,
you try and put me in check.
even this week, didn't I say, Mum, do you not think I deserve an apology for that? Because you claimed that I did something in the kitchen that I didn't.
Twice.
Exactly.
But then I said sorry.
You did. Do you cook and eat and love African food?
Love.
What's your faves?
Love
Share.
African food. If it's Nigerian food, then I love edikaiko and pounded yam. And then if it's Ghanaian food, I love fufu with light soup. I love kenke with fried fish and very hot pepper. I just love African food.
And I would just like to chime in that although I don't like it to the same degree you do, I am here for suya and chichinga till I die.
Well, when you were little, you did. You used to pinch the fufu like that to eat it. Yeah.
What's your favourite thing to do together? May I answer this? Lying in bed watching Gogglebox or 90 Day Fiancé.
Yes.
With a snack.
Yes.
Even better when there's a snack.
Yes.
And when
But
and
just lying in
then
bed.
when Dad's home, Dad will also be there, and he'll
And
be
then-
pretending not to watch 90 Day Fiancé because he'll be doing his little Scrabble or his Sudoku, and then every so often there'll be a comment. Oh, wasn't that the guy that? Yeah.
And this one is 28, still in the middle.
Yes, piggy in the middle. Thank you very much. What is Mum's background in case people don't know?
Right, so my mom's Russian from the St. Petersburg region, and then my dad is actually half Togolese and half Ghanaian, but
We just
usually just say Ghanaian.
I hope you enjoyed this very much. I will be leaving a link to a video here in case you haven't already seen it. Have an amazing morning, afternoon or evening wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
Bye!